So there is a time, no matter how much you want to get the deal and how much you may think you need the money, how much it might be good for business, it's always a bad business to take a bad deal. They're not going to play in a fair way. Walk away. No matter how attractive, no matter how big the number, walk away.
Going out to the prospect or business development side, we're trying to find one another. How are we going to connect?
For example, some major news happens in your country. You get a great client and we want to know about it. So you tell us, we put it on Twitter, we put it on Facebook, and the people that visit those sites, they'll know about it.
Help secure funding relationships, to help secure client relationships, and to help secure partnering relationships.
Whether a journalist or you were a sponsor, and we weren't journalists, but I understood that it was important that we went.
The project manager is going to play in that, and the project manager needs to help us manage our resources, make sure that
participants are clear and show what they're doing. The person, was able to put them together. She actually took several photos and played around with their...
And then you'll see the little circle is Sean. And my favorite story of his was there was a problem with another employee. She had issues with me for some reason. I sat down with him and he said, "Brenna, this reminds me of the time my wife and I were doing wallpaper. We were tearing that wallpaper down and it was a messy job and we were sort of tired and then we needed to put the wallpaper up. Neither one of us wanted to work with the glue. I wanted to hold it, she wanted to hold the wallpaper, but somebody had to get dirty and do the glue."
You must have this post-it, and you will always remember you have stopped and all the interesting points you have.
Very good.
Yes. If you have a huge homework and you go to your boss and you want to emphasize something.
Look at this notepad. It's almost full. It has almost all sheets. And you can put all the ideas, all the written ideas of Sean. And
You can use this eraser to erase anything from anything on paper to board and even film. So it's actually more versatile than something so white out.
Interesting giving one free.
familiar with the program, but short introduction. This program was launched in 1995 as a program for...
Of course, your requirements are you want to make sure your payments get out the door and they're transparent, there's transparent monitoring of funding, all the sort of capabilities that we've been able to showcase to you back in '98.
We have offices globally, Russia, Kazakhstan, Ukraine, Jordan.
The Ukrainian Institute of Public Health Policy. We involved in the preparation of the project with
CRDF.org and CRDF.group, and clearly can imagine what
Reorienting and restructuring the company. It's got a very exciting new direction. We're already seeing a lot of really exciting relationships being built, and actually first contracts next week.
imagine words about our facility. So when executing the research, you may feel that you will feel that
as a value, we'd like to sort of keep that more quiet because it does.
The closer that you are to the camcorder, the better that the audio will be.
In all your countries, I'm sure you have a lot of different science journals and magazines.
Another note about sound. If you shoot in a place with a lot of background noise, be aware that your subject's voice might get drowned out.
Statistics, I'll begin with that. And I'm not really going to go on rating some of the faces I already know. Just great to meet those of you whom I haven't met yet. Thank you so much for the introduction. And this is a great the problems of international research and with customized and
I'm very glad that I have participated in this training in the headquarters because it was a very helpful and very handy training for us to be used in future. We have learned a lot of things and we have shared a lot of experience with each other. So it's very good that we have all gathered together for this training.